Sony is expected to bring the big guns in the very near future, and after Microsoft's year-starting conference was so underwhelming, the gaming industry needs a bit of a kickstart. I think we were all hoping Microsoft would give updates on big anticipated titles like Fable and the rumored Gears Remastered collection, but instead, we got one game announcement and 4 updates on games we already knew existed. Sony doesn't exactly have the hardest competition right now when it comes to 2023 first-party output, and the main spotlight is on Spider-Man 2, which is supposed to come out later in the year. But for the last few weeks, we've been hearing that each of the major gaming companies are going to be holding year-starting conferences to show off what they're planning to do with 2023. And now that Microsoft is out of the way, people are starting to look for a response from Sony. There have already been a few leaks suggesting some kind of PlayStation showcase within the next few months, but we actually just got an additional piece of intel that suggests it could actually be happening within the next few weeks. Following the Xbox Developer Direct, popular Twitch streamer Lyric just came right out and said on stream that he's been hearing about a first-party Sony showcase in February, which is a really specific thing to point out if you're someone of Lyric's size. I'm not saying he knows something we don't, but when you're someone of Lyric's size on Twitch, you're probably going to be careful about what rumors you throw out into the wild because they can sometimes get you in trouble if they end up being fake. The fact he called it a first-party PlayStation event is also very interesting, because that rules out a lot of the major PS5 launches in 2023, narrowing it down to basically just Spider-Man 2, The Last of Us multiplayer game, and perhaps some other projects we don't know about yet. Maybe God of War DLC? Maybe a new Naughty Dog game announcement? Maybe some more PC ports of PlayStation games. There are a lot of things that could be coming out of the PlayStation first-party lineup this year. A lot more than people seem to realize. So what do I think's gonna happen? Well, the rumor from Lyric does seem to cross over nicely with other rumors we've heard, and when you think of all the first-party possibilities in 2023, it's very possible Sony has a whole bunch of exciting announcements coming very soon. As of the recording of this video, the only major first-party game confirmed for the PS5 this year is Spider-Man 2. But that doesn't mean other things aren't in the works. We've been hearing a lot about Naughty Dog's Last of Us multiplayer game, and I'm sure Sony has a ton of PC ports in the works right now. Perhaps for games like God of War Ragnarok and Ghost of Tsushima. But what do you think about all this? Do you think PlayStation's going to host a showcase in February? And if so, do you think it will be solely focused on first-party IPs?